Hello and welcome to the podcast We Are Selling. My name's Lee Woodward of Realtair. Realtair is the one platform of choice of real estate professionals, allowing you to pitch, sign and sell real estate. Each week we bring you these great, short, sharp tips, and this week is no different. One of our greatest agents in the country, and now gone from lister to leader, is Mr. Christian Bartley from Bellarine Property. Christian, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Lee.
Your market share in your main core market at the moment, at time of recording, would be what?
In one suburb, it's currently sitting around 85%. In another suburb, it's sitting around 45%.
I've watched you for many, many years. You've coached for the academy. You've spoken on the complete salesperson course stages and leader. And one of those tips that I'd like you to pass on to our audience today is the power of video-based marketing to win business in a listing presentation. What have you learned? What can you share?
Everyone can do a video. Everyone's got the ability to create a video, broadcast that to an audience via the portals. It will sit there and it'll be a video that a potential buyer will click on and press play. Now, it can either be the most amateur video, which is just photo-based and it's turned into a video, or it can be an agent walking through the home, or it can be orchestrated into like a tiny little advertisement, which broadcasts and demonstrates the actual feelings about what it's like to live at that property. Because what you've got to remember is that you are pitching to people who are going to have an emotional attachment when they look at the property. And if you can fast track that and speed their attention to that property immediately by watching it in the video and get an emotional attachment and meet their desires about what they love and what they're looking for in the property world of the market of where they're looking, then that is going high end into a professional sense.
Now, Christian, there's a video clip we showcase at the Complete Salesperson of yours. It's a beautiful rural property. There's a massive stretch limo Bentley in it. The two people get out in their imagination, and anyone listening to this goes, I've seen that video. Take us back to how you won the business of that one.
So we were standing in the lounge room, and when I say standing, yes, we were not sitting around the dining table, which is a formal way to do it. We were just having a great casual chat and a conversation about what our marketing costs are, what our selling fee is, how and what the method of how we will take the property to the market, what our price range and price vicinity is that we felt that the market would meet it. And then the potential vendor said, tell me what your marketing is going to be. The penny just dropped where I was there, and it was a large property. I think it was 7 acres, had the pool, had the 4-car garage, room for a horse float. It was a big, grand property, positioned really well, and you just needed to be able to showcase that. And you could tell that the current owners had so much attention to detail, so much care, and had beautified the place and had renovated the place into what it is. If you can discuss and inform the client or your vendor, potential vendor, that you want to broadcast all those elements and features about the efforts that they've done over the weeks and years prior to that particular moment, captured in one amazing video, and try and capture the attention of the right audience and the right buyer groups who are qualified, ready to inspect, that come along already knowing the price, already knowing what to expect, and get more people engaged in the property. That's what I did. I described to the vendor, I said, how about we do this? This is the kind of property where it's so elegant that you'd think someone would be picked up in a limousine. So we went to the next version. We got a Bentley, a stretched Bentley. We hired 2 TV actors to come in and star in it. We had champagne. We had a tour going through the whole house. We had kids playing basketball. We had a horse float being driven out of the garage. We had basketball being played. And it was like and then we had a butler at the front door opening the door as they arrived. So it was someone living their dream of what that kind of property and what their dreams were entailed about what they wanted to buy. And that moment came to me, and I just described that whole experience about creating a video to our potential vendor there and then on the spot. She just loved it, loved the creativity, loved the storyline. That's how she wanted her property to be presented. She'd never thought of it. have been presented like that. But she understood it, and it was the best way to broadcast everything about a large property versus just having 25 photos online, which doesn't do it justice. It allowed us to walk through, it allowed us to showcase the kind of caliber of the home and every element and feature that added a lot of value to the property being worth what it was in the $3 million category. And that's what we did. We won the business there and then.
That became the whole listing presentation. She could see the visualization. The video clip's amazing. But then that theme of video-based selling, you've taken to many properties now and have done so many different wonderful, let's call them episodes, of property shows that have sold real estate. But you've had some amazing difference of results versus standard marketing, video-based marketing. What can you share there?
For video-based marketing, we will change it up and twist it up all the different times. Like, we will get on a paddleboard. We will have horses in the video. We'll play basketball, and when there's a quiet court, to demonstrate the value of a court with kids being able to play in their front yard or in their street without cars coming past. We've had highlighted locations of running back from the river and the beach with surfboards under our arms to highlight position and location, to really showcase what real lifestyle is about and the position of where you're going to be buying. So we've found the success rate on that. We've found the reach far better in our marketing, being able to broadcast that online in social media and online on all the portals, that it's going to get more eyes and more attention onto those videos if they are more creative rather than the plain boring videos where they are just like little clips. And we've got our standard marketing, which is going to be the same as everyone else's standard versions of your photos and your signs and your brochures and all the glossy information and details. But it really comes down to how the home is broadcast and pitched to the market, because what they're buying is they're buying what they want to love. And if you can sell the love and the features and highlight those better than anybody else, then you'll be the lead agent.
Christian Bartley, fantastic tip, and it's so good to see the company growing as it is. We're going to have you back on this show again. Everyone's asked me about coding your area. They see that at the course when you spoke for us recently in Melbourne. So let's get you back on to do that tip. But Christian Bartley, thank you for joining us on We Are Selling.
Thanks for your time. Look forward to it again, Lee. Thank you.
Just as we conclude today's tip, I would like to add on one more part to this great technique of video-based marketing. For those of you using Pitch, and right now you use Pitch for your price update, your proposals and your submissions, but you can also use Pitch as a conversion pitch, meaning, let's say you've got a brilliant video like Christian just explained. You can pop that into a pitch with a little introduction text saying, "Dear John and Helen, we've just sold this property for an incredible price using video-based marketing. This was the video we used. I have some great ideas for your own property that may allow us to go to our registered buyers in the marketplace before going live to the portals. This would give us a buyer engagement level and some confidence in what you will receive for your property. All we'd need to do is complete the video clip as part of our marketing and use that prior to the main marketing. I look forward to your thoughts." By sending that, every time they open it, you're going to get a notification. But you could then use that on many different properties that you are following up or trying to convert. And I think Pitch is such a great conversion system, because once you've built the pitch with that video clip, you may pick 20 houses similar that you're trying to convert. And again, the system is giving you that leverage notification so you know who to call for what reason. Thank you for listening. I'm Lee Woodward of Realtair. I look forward to seeing you next week on We Are Selling.